everyone, Mike here, coming at you from Badlands Paintball. Well, today I'm pretty excited because we're getting to take a look at a pretty great marker. We're going to be doing a little bit of a review, unboxing of the Empire Vanquish. So definitely excited to see what's inside this case here. I'm sure you guys are too, so come on in, we'll take a little bit of a closer look. I'll show you everything this marker has to offer. Alright everyone, so we can definitely see right off the bat the Empire Vanquish does come with a very nice case. It's a neoprene soft style case. Great in that it's going to protect your marker, but it's also going to remain relatively low profile, have a little bit more room to breathe overall in your bag. Also really nice, the soft cases tend to scuff up a little bit less overall, which I find great. There's going to be lots of pockets and things I'm sure in this. Really nice little carrying handle with some padding underneath, zippers on both sides. So normally Empire will release their markers and gear with some goodies in them, and I'm assuming that's what's going to be in some of these zipper pockets. Yes, so right off the bat we do have some stickers. Everybody loves stickers, right? You do have your quick startup manual as well as a complete disc manual. So this is great. You can get this on your computer, print everything off, and I definitely recommend that, having a hard copy, if you will, of all of your manuals. Definitely a smart thing to do. So you got the disc and you can create a hard copy as well. Zipper on the other side here, yep. Let's take a look what's in here. Oh, looks like some goodies for sure. Awesome, so you have a Vanquish headband there, Empire barrel sock, awesome, need both of those. Okay, good. So, let's take a look at what's on the inside here. Zipper in the bottom. You will notice that around the zippers you do have some reinforced rubber as well. That's going to be great for keeping water and dirt and debris out, but also keeps it very durable. Open that up. So you can see you do have a complete middle section here. This is an entire freak kit. Okay, so I'll open this up here. This is actually removable, which is pretty cool in case you don't want to be carrying around the full kit. Maybe you want to keep these in a separate compartment. This is great. So when I say a full freak kit, this is a two-piece barrel. It does have a carbon fiber tip, very lightweight, very quiet, definitely cool. You have your back here, and you're going to have 5 control bores. Okay, so each bore is going to be a different size. That's going to allow you to match your paintball to your barrel perfectly. It's going to create a lot more consistency and in the end accuracy. So you do have a 675 bore at the smallest, going to 680, 685, 690, and 695. So you have a really nice range of both underboring and overboring your average size paintball. So definitely with this super freak kit, freak kit I should say, you are going to have the ability to match those paintballs perfectly. And the barrel kits work very easily. Your insert there is just going to go into the back half, slides right in like so, and then you can twist on your front half. And combine the two, you have an ultra accurate control bore rear and a really quiet lightweight front half. So really great that they give you that complete freak kit with this marker. A definite upgrade, almost like 5 barrels in one. So I'll shift that right off to the side there. And we can also see we have a few extra pockets of things in here. It does come with your 9-volt battery. You always need some of those, the 9 volts. So that's great they give you one, at least you can get started. Let's see what's in this pocket here. Look at that, looks like they give you a Vanquish bottle opener. I guess that's to celebrate all the victories that you're going to get with the marker, I suppose. Open up here, you've got your screwdriver. You have a USB cord here, so this marker can be plugged directly into your computer. You can set up a whole bunch of different features, even including just how your LED display looks. So you're going to have a lot of accessorizing that you can do with your LED board there. So being able to plug it into your computer, very cool. And you do get your little toolkit here, all your grease, spare screws, Allen key, an extra Allen key, all the O-rings that you're going to need, and some springs. So you do get a classic L-shaped Allen key. This is a 3x32 inch, and you do get it in a more of a screwdriver platform. I really like this. I think this is going to be an underestimated piece. This makes it a lot easier to unscrew all of your little pieces, especially if they're in a little bit of a harder to reach spot, where sometimes the L shape can get in the way. This allows you to work things very easily. And we'll talk about this later, but this Allen key will work on pretty well every piece on your marker. So taking apart your marker really only takes the one Allen key size now, that 3x32. So very cool feature. So you got your parts kit, you got your bottle opener, your USB cable, your 3x32 screwdriver there. Now let's take a look at the actual marker itself, the coolest part, of course, right? So you've actually got it in this little compartment up top here. And there it is, guys. We can shift that case right over to the side. So the Empire Vanquish. First thing that I noticed right off the bat, I should say, when I pick up this marker, is just really how solid it feels in the hands. A lot of people will notice that they've actually stretched out the area here between the actual grip and the trigger guard. A lot of markers are doing that out there. It's just for that much more of a sturdy shooting platform. Now, combining and making that sturdy shooting platform that much better, you will notice that the Empire Vanquish has added a rubber grip to the front here. Now, a lot of companies are doing rubber grips, of course, on the rear and some on the front. One thing I will say about this rubber grip compared to others, though, is just how rugged it is. It's really sturdy. It's not made out of that really soft, kind of sticky rubber. Definitely grippy enough that your hand doesn't slip, but not so sticky that when you're switching hands and things like that, that it sticks to you, makes it awkward, and not so soft that it's going to end up ripping and tearing. It very much feels really almost like it's part of the frame itself, but it's rubber, so I suppose it can't be. But definitely a really great rubber feel. You do have some extra texturing on the back there as well, so it seems like Empire spent a lot of time trying to figure out just how this is supposed to feel in the hand. Definitely does feel great. Nice and ergonomic grip frame overall, and the placement of the trigger is very nice. They have a little bit more of a stepped trigger here, which a lot of people can definitely approve of, but everybody likes their trigger different, right? Now, one thing I will say about the trigger is that it has an amazing trigger pull, and you have tons of adjustability here. Of course, distance to the micro switch, after the micro switch, and overall tension. Other neat things about the trigger as well, though, is just how easily it pops out. Using your 3x32 screwdriver, you can actually get in there, twist out this single screw, and your trigger is going to come right out. That easy. So if you get paintball in there, get hit really badly, of course, you can get in there and clean it out extremely quickly. So I definitely like that. Put it back in, attach your screw, and thread everything right back down. So that I might as well say, as I kind of mentioned before, that all of your external screws, anything that you'd have to adjust, your pressure, your velocity, getting into your batteries, adjusting your trigger, opening your trigger, getting access to your eyes, all of these things can be done just with your 3x32 inch Allen key screw here, a screwdriver I should say. That shouldn't be underestimated, guys. A lot of markers come with a complete Allen key set, which is great that it comes with the set, but it means when you got to take apart your marker, you're gonna have to fiddle, pick and choose, figure out exactly which one you need to use. So everything on here can be adjusted, even the feed neck as well too, with just this screwdriver. Really, really nice. So we've talked about all of your Allen key situation there, just how ergonomic this gun is, feels really, really great in the hands. So this marker is definitely very easy to tech. Not only, of course, with using a single Allen key for everything, but with other features, including, of course, a quick bolt out the back technology. So just by pressing on this rear button here, you can twist, pull, and your entire bolt assembly comes right out the rear. This is going to be really easy to tech and maintain. You definitely have to keep all your O-rings greased properly. That's going to ensure that everything is working great. But you know what? Even if you're not keeping track of how many shots you've taken, how well greased your marker is, this marker actually has an internal system on your LED board there that will tell you when you need to keep your marker greased or when you need to grease it again. This is cool. It's kind of like how your car tells you when you need an oil change, little sticker on there. Well, you've got a piece in here that's going to tell you when you need to grease your marker. So very, very cool tech. When you do need to grease your marker, it's not too bad. You've got some external O-rings on the outside here. When I open this up, Got a few more on the inside. You've actually got your spring assist for your bolt there. You can actually push the bolt right out the rear of the back. You're going to have a few more O-rings on the inside of the actual bolt, and there are a few more O-rings on the inside of your can here that you just have to take your finger and wipe some grease on those as well too. So you know what, as much as you need to keep this marker greased, it's not a very difficult thing to do. And with the help of your marker actually telling you, hey, I need to be greased, you know what, you shouldn't really have any problem at all. So you can slide everything back together there, twist it back on, and you're good to go. Now again, that spring is pretty cool tech. It's definitely designed to help with the first shot drop off that some markers can experience with the spool valve design. So very cool that they've added that extra feature. We can set that bolt to the side now. Of course, in terms of teching, you do have very easy access to your eyes just on the side here with these side plates, as well as your detents. And overall, we showed you how you can get easy access to your trigger if you get shot up inside there. But if you do get shot really badly up and through somehow and you've got paint in the rear, it's incredibly easy just to open this gun up. By removing the bolt and unscrewing one screw in the front here, just in front of your front grip, the entire marker is actually going to fold completely open and give you access to the internals. You can see just like so, opens right up. That's going to allow you to clean up anything you need to, give you access to your circuit board as well. So very cool technology. Now you can unscrew your single Allen key in the back here and have two complete separate halves if you wanted to. This makes it very easy to quickly access the internals of your gun. Now make sure when you're closing everything back up that of course you don't pinch these wires here, and it slides right back together, and you can screw it back together again. So I think Empire really took a lot of time on this gun, trying to figure out how, you know, especially from a competitive player's perspective, if you're in the pits and you've got just a few minutes to clean the paint out of your gun and get back on the field, well, here's a quick way to do it, right? Quick bolt removal, quick access to your eyes and detents, quick access to the inside of your gun. So very cool they did that. As you can actually just insert the bolt right back in here, twist, push, and you're back together again. So we're still using the amazing relay regulator here. So this is a Regulator ASA combo, extremely low profile. You do have the ability to adjust your velocity and pressure inside the gun on the front here. This marker should run anywhere between 180 to 200 psi. And very cool, as you adjust that pressure on your regulator here, it will show on the LED exactly what you're set at. So you don't need any sort of external gauges or an aftermarket pressure reader. It will show you in the grip itself. So that is very, very cool. It is a classic on-off style ASA, so of course you'll be able to purge your marker, and this just eliminates any need for any macro line or anything like that. Keeps the marker very, very smooth, very sleek overall. So very cool design in that regard too. Of course you do have auto cocker threads, you have your clamping feed neck, so all the features that you'd expect on a marker. Now there are some really cool little tech features as well. Of course you do have that spool valve design, but you're also going to have laser eyes on the inside of here. So it seems like every paintball gun, of course, at this caliber is going to have an eye system, but I think it's pretty cool. There's some laser ones in there. Makes it a little bit cooler, a little bit of a nerd feature, I suppose. Very big, as I already mentioned, your OLED display. You do have a little more of a joystick style adjuster on the front here. So that's going to be pretty neat to allow you to easily access all of your different settings. Now speaking of settings, I think a cool feature about this gun was the ability to set up 3 quick access setups for the gun. So, you know, your rate of fire, what sort of mode you're on. You can set up those 3 platforms and quickly within seconds change between. So let's say you had to shoot 15 balls per second capped, semi-automatic in one event, and maybe you switch over, you decide to play some ramping in another playing style. You can swap between those on the fly, and you can have 3 of them set up at any point. The trigger here, besides being able to remove quickly, is a really nice ball bearing design. So that's going to be super smooth. You do have a beeper on the actual LED setup. It gives you a little bit of audio feedback. As I mentioned before, you can plug this marker into your PC, which is very cool. You can upgrade the firmware, you can change your settings, and make custom boot screens, things like that. Really just customize it to work the way that you want to. This marker is RF upgradable, so if you want to connect your gun directly to your hopper, so there's no sort of potential lag time there, you absolutely can. I think that's really great. Now, one thing that they made very cool on this marker in terms of really responsive firing time is going to be interrupt-based software. So that's going to mean no lag time between your trigger pull and when you actually fire the gun overall. So honestly guys, just to sum up this marker, again, you've got a super smooth overall valve design. Really great way to open up and tech it. Quick bolt at the back, opens up really quickly. Everything uses just this Allen key right here, the 3x32, to adjust it all. You still have your amazing relay ASA there, which is going to be both your ASA and your regulator. Super consistent, very durable. Large LED screen with tons of different modes, 3 of them completely pre-programmable, so you can switch between them on the fly. Easy access to your eyes, great ball bearing style trigger there. You do have great grips overall, clamping feed necks, and an overall sweet ergonomic design, which I absolutely love. Alright everyone, so that's a good look at the Empire Vanquish. Just a great smooth shooting marker, really great feel in your hands. I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy this marker. So if you do want to see it in person, feel like you want to get it in your hands, definitely come into any of our 9 locations across Canada, get your hands on the marker. All of our employees can definitely help you out with any questions you might have. Now of course not everybody can get into the stores, and if that's the case for you, definitely get on to our webpage at www.badlandspaintball.com. We've got the Vanquish on there in a few different colors, along with all of the other products that Badlands sells. So definitely want to visit that site. Now, while you're online, as I always say, check out our Facebook and Twitter accounts. We've also got a Pinterest page up now with some really cool pictures, so make sure you get on there. And you're already on YouTube watching this video, so take the time to comment below. We absolutely love to hear what you guys have to say. If you have any video ideas, put them up down there. That gives us some great insight into what you guys are looking to see. So definitely post those comments, as I said. And seriously guys, pick up one of these Vanquishes and get out there and play some paintball. That's the most important thing. We want to be having fun. So take care guys, be safe on the paintball field.